Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Allegedly with Brittany J. Let us get into it. Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea, but she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. She do not gotta scream, she do not gotta fight. She let the facts talk loud, every move she makes. From the missing in the trials to the news that breaks, she bring truth to the table, yeah, that is her lane. She lets people talk, lets opinions rise. Open to the what ifs from the other side. Speculation cool, when the respect stay true. She gives room for thought, lets the audience view. When the lies start flying and the trolls get bold, she do not fold up and she do not get cold. She respond with class, let the record be known. You can keep that circus, she is staying grown. She got family at home and a purpose in sight. Still showing up strong when the days get tight. And she praying for the people when they need that love. Trying to better herself while she looking above. So tune in close, let the real one stay. It is allegedly with Brittany J. Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea, but she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. Facts matter, opinions, welcome, prayers up. Allegedly with Brittany J. Come, prayers up.
Apparently, we got people that like to zoom in. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome
For those of you that were with us on the second or the main or the allegedly, in my opinion, I don't like calling it the second channel or the backup channel because it's not an extension of this channel.
I think you should do that on TikTok because having two channels on YouTube is good for money, but it's not a real backup channel. Because if you lose one, you're gonna lose the other. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what? It's not a back. It's not. You know what I mean? Why
Mm-hmm.
not put that effort onto TikTok for an extra platform?
Right.
And you may make more money, or at least you're going to attract a new audience that you're not reaching. You're putting all your reach in one platform when you could put half of it into another platform and make God knows how much money you have tried. If you go there and tried it and gave half of it, half your effort to that, and you weren't making the money, then I'd say, well, you're right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think you should try it at some point.
Diane, I was hoping you'd come back. I didn't know if you were asleep or not.
Should I put her back down or do you want to hold her?
Oh, Lord, there they go already.
Of course.
Oh, no, this is
They're the biggest fans.
the worst kind of trolling.
The biggest fans are the people that are
I know, Miko's mom.
wanting to live in our life and live in our skin.
It's been
You hate yourself so much.
It's
you wish
been
you could
ages.
be me.
Shout out to my beautiful mods.
I got her sleep. What should I do?
Thank y'all for being on your A game.
She's sleeping on my bed.
Hold on, y'all.
Should I drop her or you gonna say?
Let me. He got little one back to sleep.
She likes to stick her head in my armpit. Funny.
So
She instantly wiggling.
Miko's mom.
And her bottle's out.
Miko's mom. I will. I'll get your links in a minute and drop them in my chat. Okay.
Where's the formula?
Refrigerator. Refrigerator top shelf.
Is it pre-made?
Mm-hmm. Just pour it in there.
Okay, I'll get you a pre-made one. Oh, okay, we got some more. I'm gonna get cheese.
Hey, just Jenna. I'm not giving up my second channel. I like it. Just when you think Rapper's cool with this, he turns on us again. I don't understand it. It's a part of his troll game. All right, y'all ready for this one? This is going to be rough. How'd y'all like the thumbnail? That's what took me so long. I apologize. I worked on that thumbnail. At this point, I'm not even sure. Praise God, you wear deodorant, Chris. Y'all. She digs her head.
Hey, but I thought you said it was pre-made. There's no pre-made.
There is. Hold on a minute, y'all. Y'all, this is so weird. I had a. All right, can you hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me. Hey, Rhonda. Sorry, Brittany. The storms are bad here, and I'm watching the weather. It's okay. Hey, Marshall and Daisy's mom. Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna make sure you can hear me. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I enjoy being more educated than other people.
Okay.
It makes me feel so much better about myself.
Beyond
It's a fun fucking thing.
Beyond Ether, shampoo,
When you don't know shit about what
Lee
you're talking
Zimmerman, Carolina Moon, Soulshine, Michelle Johnson. Haven't seen Reality in a while. Do you know if she's okay? Reality does this. She's probably with her family. I want to tell y'all, it's so weird. So I oh, I just lost the earring. That's what I just did. Or oh, I didn't. So I have a thing of a formula,
about. I still
like pre-mix the liquid, and y'all,
it plays a good game.
I have a container of formula gone, just gone, completely gone. I don't know what I can't find it. I really don't freaking know what happened to it. It's just gone. Oh, Joe, I know you were the other. Happy 4th, Beyond Ether. Miko's mom, good to see you. Michelle Johnson, Lee Zimmerman, Beyond Shampoo. All right, hold on a second, y'all. Oh, that's hilarious, Just Jana. No,
Jimmy would not get in trouble for playing clips of
he did it.
You're not going to get in trouble.
Hey.
Maybe you're going to offend some of your
Listen,
base, whatever your base is.
you definitely there's no fear whatsoever of anybody drinking that formula. That crap smells like ass.
It
Craig
smells
tasted
like
it.
like food oil, like vegetable oil.
It does. It smells like it does fried
vegetable
chicken, but
oil?
not in a good way. Like fried chicken that,
with no seasoning.
yeah, like not good fried chicken.
Like taking a teaspoon of olive oil without any seasoning or any butter or anything.
Yeah, you know what? They're about to push me to do members only for real, because I'm not going to be dealing with this.
No, don't do that. Look, let them keep coming. There's more views, and that's what your moderators should be taking care of.
Hey, Just Jenna.
You hear what I said though? Like, I can play clips of Trump. That's the president. You can't get in trouble with that.
Okay, so
I know you're afraid.
no, it's not in my car. It's not in my
If
car.
you're afraid politically, then you just say that.
Yeah,
I guess you're a liberal.
I just don't want any politics shit on my
I don't like him like
on
that
my
either.
channel at all. I would not like.
I like some of the shit he says some of the time.
It's not about liking or disliking or any of that. I just don't. I want to keep politics far away.
I think he pretends to stand for what I believe in, but he really don't.
Yeah.
He believes in the money in his fucking pockets when he stands for it. But
Remember
he talks a good fucking line of shit that I like.
Oh. Okay, so let's get into. I'm gonna try to do this case.
You know, they're all the same. They're all fucking puppets.
Yeah.
If you thought he was gonna save you, why hadn't you saved you by now?
All right. I really don't want to do true crime. I mean, I really don't want to do politics, please. Yes, every interaction does help, and I got to try to remember that.
I think it's funny. It's intelligent. It's entertaining.
Okay.
He talks about important shit.
Hold on, y'all.
Did you get with the agenda? Sorry.
All right, so this is the sheriff. Hold on. So I thought we would start out this way. So thank you for y'all's patience. I apologize. I appreciate everybody being here. If you don't mind, click that thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Let me see. Okay, so I figured we would go through this. Hey, Ange Carter. Are we just now getting started? I had a couple. Yes. Yeah. Time is on your side, Ange, because I am just now. Like, I'm literally going to have to put a 30-minute heads up in the description, say that the case actually starts at 30 minutes. But yeah, we are just now getting started. Hey, Luminous.
He did his 4th of July speech. So
Who did?
He's going viral right now.
Who did Luminous? Who's that rapper? I don't understand it. I mean, I know it's trolling, but that's a weird ass way of trolling. That's all I'll say.
What's that?
He'll hang out on our channel for a while and be super nice and seem like everything's good.
Explain.
There's a troll named Rapper, and everybody knows him.
Yeah.
And he'll come and support you hardcore and be super nice for like, I don't know, a week or two, and then all of a sudden he'll just start straight spamming your chat. He spams. He don't just troll. He spams.
Well, he's just trying to use you to build himself up, right?
I don't know.
That's pretty obvious.
He says he don't spam with his like advertising himself. He spams with stupid shit. Like,
he's trying to use other people to build himself up.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, if that bothers you, you take it for what it is. But he's using you. I mean, that's what a lot of these people are doing, trying to attack you. They attack you, and they hope that you'll say their name. And if they can get in the back and forth, now look, Brittany's building up Laura. You know what I mean? That's what I tell you. Like, that's what they want. Don't say their name. They're begging for your attention so they can make a dollar off of you.
All right, let's see.
Surely you see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Sparkleberry.
Look, her feet's almost hanging off the end, Britt.
Mm-hmm.
She's almost too big for that thing.
Oh, Ange Carter, are you here with us? You
Oh,
staying
an
with us to
old
do
school
this case?
swing that we have for Christian.
Yeah, I do too. And on a
You
mouse. Hey,
literally
beautiful.
swing. I want to see if she'll let go.
Hey, April. Hey, Sparkleberry. Hey, Kim
bad
W10. It's
boys.
good to see you, babe. It's good to see all of y'all. All right.
Lost faith
Can y'all
today.
please click
Really
that
sick.
thumbs up real quick? And I do have a goal for this one, you guys, just because I need to try to build a little
I'm
because
so glad I got that. One time.
yeah, y'all know how.
Isn't that crazy? I sat there and talked about it, remember?
Mhm.
I said I'd like to, and then look at that.
Yeah.
And she's almost ready to do.
All right, so
She's got that Scottish
I'm gonna play this
strawberry.
and
So cool.
we'll go from we'll keep this is the sheriff explaining what's happening, and then we're gonna pick through everything I can find to try to get well acquainted with this case. It's heartbreaking.
Yes,
It's
you shall
absolutely
receive.
heartbreaking, and
I asked, it wasn't even serious, but I got it anyway. didn't
oh
I?
yes. Oh, KW10. Look at you, girl. Whoop whoop. And usually how YouTube is too. Like they usually don't give you the proper amount of like credit for the amount of time that you've really been a member. So you've probably been a member to my channel for longer than 22, but thank you so much for 22 months. I appreciate it. You are amazing. Thank you for standing with me.
What's up with the shirt you
You
got?
longtime supporters mean so much.
I feel
All
good,
of you guys do, but what?
It said Daddy's World, Daddy's World, but it's Mommy's World.
It's just a saying. That's a statement.
So you're more important than me?
No, that's a popular. That's a popular. Don't have nothing to do with that. No,
It's your baby, not mine.
no,
You
it's our
trying to take my
babies.
phone from me?
It's no.
I'm
Hey,
just
Nikki,
playing.
baby, how are you?
It is a little spice though.
April's been here. April's
Daddy's
been here
girl.
38 months.
What's it say, Daddy?
And it's
Daddy's
been
girl,
longer?
Mommy's world.
Wow, thank you so much.
So she means more to you than she means to me.
No, that's not. I didn't even make that.
This I was just messing with
Let me see. Thank you so
you.
much.
You got it. So I was just gonna call you out on it.
Yeah, one of my I think Diana bought that. It's your fault, Diana. You bought it.
I'm just
All right, hold on a second.
Beautiful. On here.
Sorry, guys.
You
I
do
had to
everything
go
you
out
can
and come
to
back
make it
in.
look girly, don't you?
Yep. Let me see real quick.
That's why I say you should put the bow on her.
Where the hell is my all the
Just
stuff
so
throws me off. Where is it at? Okay.
When she opens her eyes and they're real big, you can tell.
Let me get. And thank you so much. Hold on. Damn it. Thank you so much. Hey, Dirtstein. Hang on. KW10, thank you so much, love. Ange Carter just became a member. Whoop, whoop. Welcome to Club Maple, Ange. Thank you so much. Ange is so sweet. Thank you, guys.
That's a big ass baby.
And then Ann on a mouse coming through. You've been here longer than 3 months. Way longer than 3 months.
He was longer, but I don't think he was skinny, you know.
What is that about, Ann on a mouse? I know you've been here longer than 3 months, right? But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me get you. Thank you, guys. I adore you. We have some of the best on this platform. And even the haters know that. They've even talked about how loyal my subscribers are. Nikki says, I'm good, doll. Glad to be here for some true crime. Happy 4th. Diana said, everything is my fault. Diana.
We love you. Help
We
us
love
along.
you so
Thank
much. And let me tell you something. She's got the best taste in baby clothes.
That's what I'm saying. It all makes her look more girly.
There has never been one thing that she has sent me that I didn't love for Emmy.
I think you should put a bow on her when she goes out.
Diana has the
I
best.
wouldn't want to go out and they say, "Is that a boy or a girl?" You know what I mean? You put a little bow on, they'll know, you know.
Diana, did you get your pool stuff finished? YouTube steals my months. I have definitely been here longer. I know you have, for sure. Okay, are y'all ready to get into this travesty? Oh, Lord.
I'm surprised you're doing something different. I told you that case is big right now too.
Yeah,
It's really Hills Have Eyes, egregious. What would you call it?
very egregious and nasty.
Disgusting. 16 kids in one bathroom.
You want to talk about somebody looking like they come straight up out of the movie Deliverance? There you go. Ooh. Oh, stop. Oh. All right, here we go.
What state were they from?
Dun, 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 dun. Ohio.
That's
I can't even smile on this one.
You
All
don't
right,
even
here we
think-
go.
Was kept in better conditions than the children.
16 children hidden away in a rural Ohio home. A teenager who, according to investigators, couldn't even spell her own name. And a smell so bad, the attorney general says he still can't shake it.
It was just a disgusting scene.
And now the adults who were supposed to be caring for these children are behind bars.
This is pure evil, what we saw down here.
Welcome to Crime Fix. For some time, and the sheriff said neighbors had no idea that children lived there. Imagine that. A home with 16 children living in it, and the neighbors had no clue. The county prosecutor says one of the kids is actually 18, an adult, but developmentally, she's a child. She couldn't even spell her own name. And some of the children were in such bad shape that they had to be flown by medical helicopter to a level 1 trauma center. Unbelievable. That's what deputies in Vinton County, Ohio, about 75 miles south of Columbus, found this week. Vinton is a rural county. Fewer than 13,000 people live there. Vinton County Sheriff said that deputies and state agents discovered the children on Tuesday, June 30th, while conducting another investigation. Here's Sheriff Ryan Kane.
All right, today on June 30th, the Vinton County Sheriff's Office, along with the Ohio Bureau of Investigation, executed and is still continuing to investigate Omar Street in Hamden, Ohio. Upon searching the home, evidence of other crimes were discovered. It's currently an ongoing investigation, and my office is still processing the scene and conducting interviews. My message to the community is that there is no outstanding threat. These are serious crimes and allegations that will be investigated fully. Our mission is to protect our citizens and our children. The scene is horrific, and these are horrific allegations. We will do anything in our power to hold those accountable to justice. I want to thank Ohio BCI, the Ohio Attorney General's Office, for working with us in this incident, the Hamden Fire Department, Benton County EMS, Jackson County EMS, Jackson County Sheriff's Office, the Ohio Department of Watercraft and Parks, Ohio Wildlife, for assisting us today.
Can you tell which one of us is real and which one of us is AI? How about now? Does this look real to you? If you thought I was AI.
So the children were discovered because a search warrant was being executed on the home on Omer Street related to another investigation, but the sheriff won't comment on what that investigation involves.
I want to stress that our focus right now is on the safety of the children. These kids are being evaluated medically, and we're trying to get them placed, and that is our primary concern right at this point. I also want to stress this is not conduct that is acceptable in Vinton County. These individuals were not from Vinton County. This is not appropriate and certainly is not reflective of the Vinton County values.
The children were removed from the small house in the village of Hamden. They ranged in age age from 1.5 to 18 years old. Ohio's Attorney General says some of the children were in really, really bad shape. Here's AG Andy Wilson.
Agents from Ohio BCI participated in the search warrant this morning with deputies from the Benton County Sheriff's Office. And when they went into that residence, 16 children were removed from that residence. And I've been doing these types of cases for a long time. I spent a big portion of my career dedicated to prosecuting these types of cases. And I can tell you this is pure evil. What we saw down here today is pure evil. And I have to commend the deputies from the Benton County Sheriff's Office and our agents from Ohio BCI and I, who went into really kind of one of the worst environments that I've seen in my career, and were there for those children in their time of need. Those children are currently being treated at hospitals throughout the state. And this is, as you heard, an ongoing investigation.
I'll get into more of what law enforcement says they found in the house shortly. 4 adults lived in that house, the parents of the children and the grandparents. The parents of some of the children are believed to be Elizabeth Siders and Gary Siders Jr. The grandparents are believed to be Gary Siders Sr. and Christina Siders. All 4 face 17 felony counts of child endangering.
All right, let me read some of this stuff to y'all. I'm looking for the probable cause affidavit now. Does anybody know if that's out yet? I would really love to go through the PCA on this. All right. The case of the children in Hamden, Ohio involves 16 kids rescued from a home on June the 30th, 2026, where they were allegedly held in deplorable conditions. According to Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson, the children were aged 18 months to 18 years. 18 months to 18 years. They were found living in a 12 by 12 foot room surrounded by human waste. 4 adults, including the parents and grandparents, Gary Siders Sr., 73, Christina Siders, 77, Gary Siders Jr., 36, and Elizabeth Siders, 33, have been arrested and charged with 16 counts of second-degree felony child endangerment. The children were reportedly confined to this small space for 4 years, with some unable to speak and the 18-year-old unable to write her name. The conditions inside the home were described as pure evil by Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson, who also mentioned that children look like feral animals. Oh my God. A Dollar General employee in Hamden described encountering the family, noting concerning behavior and an overwhelming smell, similar to what investigators described finding inside the home. The employee wishes she had spoken up sooner. How could you see that and not say something? For more information on child welfare resources in Hamden, consider visiting Hamden's Partnership for Young Children. All right, listen to this real quick. I think this is, hold on. Give me a second. Find the audio. All right.
Siders family has a lot of people asking. Let's talk about the Dollar General employee in Hamden, because what she said about the Siders family has a lot of people asking questions. The employee's name is Ariel, and she said she saw Gary Jr. and Elizabeth in the store almost every night for about 2.5 years. According to her, they were regular customers who came in at 9:45 right before closing almost every night. I've spoken to them. I just seen them on Monday. They were my last customers on Monday. And she said that when the children came into the store, they stayed very close to the adults and weren't allowed to talk to anyone. She also said the children appeared very thin and often had their hair hanging over their faces. And when she came in with the kids were all very thin, very, very thin, close to white, didn't have no weight on their body, and they had their hair over their face. Ariel said the store workers felt sorry for their family and even gave them clothes and hygiene products because they thought they were struggling. She also remembered a very strong odor whenever the family came into the store. The smell will never leave my mind. I will always have that smell in my mind, sad to say, just because it was so potent. She said they regularly bought bottled water and vegetable oil. There's been a lot of speculation about that, whether that's what they were feeding the children or bathing the children with. As of now, there has been no public confirmation that the vegetable oil was being used for either of those reasons. I just can't get over the fact that they came into the store regularly for over 2 years and no one thought to call CPS or the police. If you believe a child might be in danger, I think it's always better to say.
Okay, so Ivy, did you get the PCA? Or did you see the PCA? I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of the PCA real quick.
I'm an alpha.
What does he mean? They aren't from Benton County. Apparently, they lived in that county. Yes, Ange. So, they went in the store every single night at the same time every single night. And they often bought bottled water and vegetable oil. To be fair, there were no neighbors that lived close to them, and their house was on a dead-end road. Good Lord.
I have a gun.
All right, hold on a second. Let's see if we can find. That's crazy. Hold on a minute, y'all. Give me just a minute. We're going down the Facebook rabbit hole. There's all kinds of stuff. The house had electricity and running water, so they weren't bathing with bottle. What the freak, man? Yes, Luminous, he's on his game. What the hell? Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to pull it. Is the piece? I don't know if Ivy League. Let me look, see if Ivy League's answered the question if the PCA is available yet.
He was such a coward when he was talking.
Hold on a second.
I'm playing performance.
Oh, please. Oh, please. So we're calling it Hamden, Ohio children. And then at that point, you find all kind of crap on Facebook. Let me see. Why wouldn't they need that much oil? That's what I'm wondering. Why they would need that much oil. Ivy League, I saw the information yesterday, and there was only 1 year, 2018, I believe, there. She didn't have a baby. Right, Travis. Ivy League, you need to go up. Ivy League, she been down the rabbit hole on this one, y'all. All right, hold on. All right, let me share the screen. I just FaceTime quickly with my grandson, and he's 2, and he's scared of the fireworks. He's hiding under his blanket. Oh, poor baby. I don't like him either, little buddy. Bless his heart. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm throwing myself off trying to get up here. Yes, that's correct. 2018 was the year that she was pregnant. Somebody said that she had 3 sets of twins. Is that right?
Let's talk about the Dollar General employee in Hampden, because what she said about the Siders family has a lot of people in the store almost every night
that
for about
one.
2.5 years.
So every night for 2.5 years. All right, authorities in Southern Ohio have charged. Okay, we've read that.
Save me.
Mhm. Investigators with the Ohio Bureau of Investigations and the Benton County Sheriff's Office discovered the children while serving a search warrant connected to another case. The children ranging from age 18 were ranging from 1 to 18 were found in poor health, with several needing immediate medical attention. 2 were flown to trauma centers, and the others were taken to hospitals for treatment. Let me see.
They're so bad.
Okay, this is the horrible part. Well, even more horrible. Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson called the conditions shocking. Conditions that you cannot even imagine people being in, let alone children being in, he said. He added that the situation was so serious that waiting another day would have resulted in deaths. Sheriff Ryan Kane also described what the deputies saw inside the home. Most of our livestock are kept in better conditions than the children, Kane said, calling the scene deeply disturbing. The children's parents and grandparents are now facing multiple felony charges related to the child endangering. Prosecutors say the charges reflect evidence of serious physical harm. All 4 suspects have pleaded not guilty and remain in custody on high bond. Officials said that some of the children showed significant developmental issues, including one older teen who could not spell her own name. All 16 children have since been removed from the home and placed into state care, where they are receiving medical attention and support. Authorities say that the investigation is ongoing and additional charges could be filed as more details emerge.
Several of the children were, all of the children were examined and treated. Several of the children, I believe 7 of them, were taken to Columbus hospitals. And as I told you yesterday, I think at least 2 of them were care flighted. Those children, again, continue. We continue to treat and make sure that they are okay. Their physical well-being is our number one concern.
At 10:30 today, the 4 defendants were arraigned on 16 counts of second-degree felony child endangering. They were assessed a $300,000 cash or surety bond per defendant. They were ordered to have no contact with each other as co-defendants. They were ordered to have no contact with the victims. This is an intra-family situation. This is not human trafficking. There is nothing
to put our other children at risk. This has clearly involved a multi-generational family in a very limited situation. Several of the children were, all of the children were examined and treated. Several of the children, I believe 7 of them, were taken to Columbus hospitals. And as I told you yesterday, I think at least 2 of them were care flighted. Those children, again, continue. We continue to treat and make sure that they are okay. Their physical well-being is our number one concern. At 10:30 today, several of the children were, all of the 4 defendants were, several of the children.
All right, speculation grows over marks seen on Elizabeth Sider's left arm. Let me see. The ongoing child endangerment investigation into Ohio continues to generate public discussion after online viewers noticed what appears to be a mark on Elizabeth Sider's left arm during recent court appearances. While some have speculated about its cause and whether it could indicate she experienced abuse herself, authorities have not confirmed those claims or released any medical information. Investigators remain focused on the allegations involving the care of the 16 children rescued from home, and the case is still working its way through the legal system. As more details emerge, many are urging patience and caution. Wait a minute, I'm trying to find. Emphasizing the importance of relying on verified information rather than online speculation while the investigation and court proceedings continue. Look at that, you guys. Let me see if I can get this caption to hold on. Let me get the caption to go away. Well, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. How do I
Several of the children.
Caption. Show less. Damn it. I didn't want to do that.
Several of the children were
right there. Watch this, you guys. What happened? That don't even look like the same damn person anymore. I mean, is it possible that she found herself in a an abusive situation? I mean, yeah. Stranger things have happened. When I was a young boy, my grandpa's dogs used to help us light the fireworks. Your grandpa's dogs helped you light the fireworks? On the oh, I know, Beach Boy. Her first pregnancy was at 13, and she gave it up for adoption. She got with Gary when she was, is that 13 you meant to say? She was emancipated at 15 and married Gary at 15. She was pregnant at 13 when she met. Oh, Lord. Maybe she tried to leave. Question, was all the children fathered by Gary? Maybe, oh my goodness, Shampoo. I thought that too. They were all Gary's. Were there no, and the kids, were they born at home, Ivy? Hey, it's amazing, Tiff. Good to see you, love. Happy 4th. Were they born at home? She does look totally different. This is crazy. All right, let's see.
Arraigned on
Look at that, you guys. 18 months to 18 years old were found living in unimaginable conditions inside a home in Hamden, Ohio. According to investigators, the children had allegedly spent much of the last 4 years confined to a room measuring just 12 by 12 feet. Authorities say the room and much of the home were covered in human feces and urine. Several children were malnourished and 7 were taken to the hospital, including 2 who had to be airlifted to emergency medical care. Officials have said that they had arrived just 1 day later. Some of the children may have not survived. This is one of those cases that is almost impossible to comprehend. 16 children were allegedly suffering in silence for years. And now investigators are working to determine exactly how this happened, whether anyone else may have known, and whether additional charges are warranted. I definitely say additional charges need to be warranted. Sorry, y'all. I'm sure they will be testing the children to see whom fathered them. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I am sure. Lord help us. This is awful. I guess Dee Dee couldn't handle this one tonight. It was too much. And I've gotten used to having like all of you people or I don't want to say you people, that sounds horrible. All of you guys who come hang out with me when we do the true crime. Like I noticed it's a select group of us, you know. We got some who will come when I do other stuff, and then there's all of us who are here for the true crime. Okay. I like our conversations. Oh, Luminous, thank you. I really appreciate that. With me going back to true crime, I've taken a hit in my watch numbers. So as always, thank you so much, everybody, for anybody that's supporting financially. It really helps a lot. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Thank you. so that you can
All
stay
right.
regular.
Oh wow. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. Hey, Ange. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Ange says
Carrots, but they're just sweet fucking potatoes, all y'all.
pretty much. Ange says, I really want to get an inexpensive laptop so I can learn how to gather information and share it with Brittany for her true crime. I picked up a lot of info yesterday, but it's only in my head. And you gotta join my Discord, girlfriend. That's disgusting. Wow, how could you live like that? And then to find out that they had running water. I don't, yeah. I know, right, Diana? All right,
There was
let's keep.
3 things of broccoli in there.
That's crazy. What a
That's why I
ripoff.
said, like, don't buy those.
Let's keep going.
You get cheated.
All right, hang on. Okay, I like to go through Facebook because they always have a lot of stuff, like updates. Authorities in the U.S. state of Ohio have rescued 16 children, 18 to 18 years of age, 18 months to 18 years of age, from a home described as investigators saying having deplorable living conditions. Huh?
Video?
Not yet. Leading the arrest of. I want the affidavit though. That's what I want.
Ask your friends to help you find some video.
Let's see.
The story is really big, but I haven't seen any video. You know, I get notifications for shit like that.
The
I told
children
you for like what 3 or 4 days before you got it.
Yep. The children were discovered during the execution of the search warrant at a residence in the rural village of Hamden. Investigators said the siblings had allegedly been confined to the small room years and were living in unsanitary conditions surrounded by human waste, trash, and severe neglect. Officials reported that several of the children show signs of developmental delays, with some unable to even speak or write their names. 7 children were taken to the hospital for medical evaluations, including one who was initially listed in critical condition. The children's parents and grandparents have each been charged with multiple counts of felony child endangerment. Authorities emphasize that the case is not believed to be related to human trafficking, but rather involves long-term abuse and neglect within the family. Neighbors expressed shock learning of the rescue, saying they were unaware that so many children lived at the property. Officials believe the family had largely avoided contact with schools, healthcare providers, and government agencies for years. The rescued children are now in temporary custody of Ohio Child Welfare, where they are receiving medical care, protection. Oh, shit. Hold on. That was all.
About our 4th of July messages.
Oh, Lord.
He hates 4th of
Ongoing age. I'm just looking for any
July.
different.
You're still alive.
Reportedly unable to speak. Here's a glimpse of the inside. It looks like concrete. What's that look like? Concrete floors? I can't even tell. Good God. There's a high chair. Look here, y'all. That's the entrance. Can you turn it down just a little bit, please? That's the entrance.
It's the old dog. He was looking at the fireworks.
Good God. Oh.
He looks like he's gray. He'd still like fireworks.
Ugh. I can't do it. Mm-mm.
What?
That's just going to have to be, I just can't eat that. Not while reading this shit. I can't do it. Ugh. She's got to be mentally ill, just like, I mean, they all have to be mentally ill. There's just, I'm sorry. Okay, so it says, attorney said that Elizabeth Siders appears exhausted and distraught concerned about her children. She wasn't concerned about them when she had them. I mean, I'm not trying to be hateful, but you sure wasn't concerned about. Listen, even if she, okay, here's my argument, and this is going to sound a little cruel. If she was abused in an abusive relationship, that doesn't take away from the fact that she's allowing her children to starve and sleep in shit and urine. What? Oh my God.
A bridge in Brooklyn caught fire due to fireworks tonight.
Wow.
Tech City.
They rented the home from an elderly lady, so they were at least paying their rent. The elderly lady passed, and the house is now in a trust, or was in a trust. Damn, where are you getting all your stuff from, Ivy? Shit. I need to find that PCA ASAP. I don't know if it's true, but I saw somewhere today that they said older lady may have some dementia. The older lady may have some dementia. And says, I'm waiting on Maria to set my TV up in Roku that she got me last year for our anniversary. Am I going to need cable TV or to get QVC? Oh, Lord, you're wanting QVC? Lord, have mercy. Now you sound like my mother-in-law. I can get it from an app on my phone. Y'all are funny. She's still better looking than Buzzard. Travis! God. I can't with y'all. Y'all trip me out.
That'd be a funny breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Love me some. Oh, shampoo. You too? My mother-in-law had a real problem. I told her to. I said, woman, your mama would get on that QVC every night and order shit. She was so order happy, she was ordering me stuff. I said, you done ordered everything, and now you going to order us stuff to still have reason to order from QVC.
Well, if it makes you happy.
She bought me something big off of there one time. What was it? Like pricey. I can't remember. It was something pricey though. And I was like, wow. Where it gets these women is you pay $20 a month till it's paid off, you know.
For how many years?
I know that's what you look at. Which is smart, but I think she ordered me a tablet off of QVC. I believe that's what she ordered me, was a tablet. Brittany, they're saying I can get a laptop from QVC. You can, Ange. You absolutely can. And here's the really good thing about QVC. They sell genuinely good products. It's not cheap stuff. You know what I mean? Like what you're getting is not
Oh wow. Look at the
you know what I'm saying. It's not bad products. It's actually the real stuff.
You missed it.
Oh, those are beautiful. Where's that at?
It's Washington, D.C.
Oh,
State capital.
look at that.
They light up the whole fucking city.
Oh, that's so pretty. Well, I mean, it should. That's the
DC,
capital.
Yeah. I've never seen that before. It's rocking in it.
Oh my goodness. How pretty is that? They said it was going down in Nashville too.
You can't beat that. That's fucking DC.
Look at that.
There's no way you can beat that.
That is so pretty. DC has some. It makes you wonder how many they're lighting off one time. My goodness.
It was all at once. That's crazy. That's beautiful. Townhall.com.
Looks like bombs. That's basically what it is, right? Just smaller versions.
That's what they're resembling.
Unlike Truth's garage sale stuff from Temu. All right, y'all, we gotta stop. We're doing true crime. It be what it is. I know Buzzard's watching. Stop gifting me memberships. I don't like you. Well, hell, we need Easy E over here. Shit. Or where you at, Easy E? Or KDK? Next, there'll be a Busy Bee and
I think it's amazing they did it all over the world.
a Sissy C or however. Like,
I don't know if it's because of if it's the 250, but this is Korea. They're about to do.
Korea did fireworks too?
Japan did it. Everybody.
Did they? They celebrated America over in all these other countries?
Yeah.
That's
They
awesome.
did Japan and Korea. They all.
That's awesome.
But I don't know if it's because it's 250 or.
Oh, Travis, I could tell you she's not. She lies
Man,
about
they're
everything.
glad that we saved them. You know, the damn wars we fucking died for.
All right, here we go, y'all. All right. Back to
They're respected.
attorney said that Elizabeth
They said the
Siders
Koreans do.
appears exhausted and distraught and concerned about her children. Ohio, a reporter with WSYX interviewed the attorney representing Elizabeth Siders, who his first meeting with her left him with a much different impression than the one described by investigators. Attorney Thomas Stoley, managing attorney at Stoley Law Offices, met with her Thursday at the Benton County Jail, just days after authorities removed 16 children from a home on Omer Street in Hamden and charged Elizabeth, her husband, and his parents with multiple felony counts of child endangerment. The case has drawn national attention after Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson described what investigators found inside the home as pure evil. Stoley said that those comments heavily influenced what he expected before meeting his client, but that he didn't know what he was walking into. At one point, the term pure evil was used to describe Elizabeth and the home. At another point, there was a comment that livestock had been treated better. So I really didn't know what I was walking into, Stoley said. However, after spending around an hour and a half speaking with Siders, he said his initial impression differed significantly. The person that I met with is not someone who comes across as pure evil. Evil requires malice, and the person that I saw there, Elizabeth, she doesn't have that in her eyes, at least from this initial meeting, he said. According to Stoley, Siders appeared timid, distraught, and exhausted following her arrest.
Look at this.
Hold on.
Look at this thing. Something's on it.
Yeah. A lot of the time,
That wasn't a very fresh pack.
okay, he said, I asked her that question in a couple, wait a minute. He also said that he asked whether she was aware of what the media was saying and if she viewed herself as a victim in any way. I asked her that question in a couple roundabout ways, and she did not have a typical victim mindset when answering, Stoley said. Instead, he said her primary concern was the welfare of the children.
Somali migrants killed and cooked.
The first question that she asked me was, are the kids okay? When can I see the kids? Do they know anything about where they are? Stoley said that response stood out to him because usually when people are in jail, their first questions are about how long they have to be there and when they can get out. Stoley said that Elizabeth had not seen any of the news and was unaware of what was being said in the media. He explained that since she seemed so fragile, he made the choice not to disclose any of the information. When asked, Dolly said that he does not believe the investigation is politically motivated. He also confirmed that Elizabeth and Gary Siders Jr. married, or wait a minute, he also confirmed Elizabeth and Gary Siders Jr. married when she was just 15 years old. What the hell? Authorities allege that 16 children ranging in the age from approximately 18 months to 8 years old were living in deplorable conditions inside the Hamden home. Investigators said 2 children were airlifted to hospitals after the search warrant was executed, while several others were reported to be in serious condition. They were allegedly confined to 12 by 12 area in the home for around 4 years. The investigation remains ongoing, and the allegations against the defendants have not yet been proven in court. Jesus.
Mercy.
I don't think that's a bruise on her arm, y'all. Or if it is, that's an odd type of a bruise. That, look. What do y'all think? Maybe it is a bruise, but if that's a bruise, that's a strap or something. Did it say who he exposed himself to? So for this weirdo to be exposing himself to people, I hope that, oh God. I really hope those kids aren't
You start comparing the fireworks shows, and you'll see like that DC fireworks show with shit. That's the what? That's Laguna Beach. That's all they got.
That's Laguna Beach. Oh, but it's over the ocean though.
Well, yeah, but that's all they got. Look, DC had the whole city in a. Looks like they just got one.
That's all they had in Laguna?
Laguna.
No.
That was it.
All that money those folks had gotten, that's all they got?
Well, all their money went to taxes, you know.
Probably poor people in California. Look how much smaller the one arm is compared to the other.
A fire in New Orleans.
Oh my
Brooklyn's on
goodness.
fire. New Orleans is on fire.
Well, there were a lot of people.
Don't go to the fireworks shows in the ghettos.
Well, no, a lot of people said that you got to be careful because we've got a lot of droughts and stuff. Hold on, you guys.
That's the middle of the city, really. Look.
How do 16 children simply disappear? How does nobody notice? No school, no doctors, no one asking where they are? How do children become invisible? This is the horrific question being asked by police in Hamden, Ohio. They made a discovery which was so gruesome, the investigators won't forget. On the 1st of July, officers found 16 children aged 18 months to 18 years living inside a rundown home in a room 12 by 12 feet. The children were there for nearly 4 years.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a lot. One thing I don't like about AI now, many things I don't like. You got to be careful because what that was, Carolina Moon, was people are making AI videos and they're attaching it to this case, and it really pisses me off. If you see any videos it's supposed to be somebody screaming shampoo. It was in the beginning of this video. If you see any videos where they're pulling kids out of cages or they're pulling people out of a house, that is not a part of this case. They're attaching AI videos to it, making it look like it's a part of this case. To my knowledge, there's no videos of anything like that pertaining to this case. So I'm not even going to watch this video because they attached that. So we're
The
going to
home
go to the
this
next
week
one.
was a parallel investigation. This investigation had been ongoing for about a month, but had nothing to do with the welfare of the children inside of the home. They said through that separate investigation, they obtained a search warrant for this particular home, and once they entered, they found the 16 children. Here's a look at the 4 suspects in custody. This is Christine Siders, the grandmother. This is Gary Siders Sr., the grandfather. Gary Siders Jr. is his son. And lastly, there is Elizabeth Siders. Authorities said the mother and father of the children are Gary and Elizabeth. The home this week was a parallel investigation.
And you need to get a facial every.
All right, hold on. I gotta
Years confined to this space.
hold on. No.
There is some new information regarding the House of Horrors that was brought to light this week in Hampton, Ohio. We obviously have all seen the 4 adults that have been arrested for the various counts of child neglect, child abuse, and it is so horrific. Now, there's more information that is being released as the details come out. Authorities are saying that the 16 children that were found inside the home were confined to a 12-foot by 12-foot room for nearly 4 years. Responding deputies described having to wear masks because of the conditions inside the home. Authorities said they encountered piles of garbage, cockroaches, and other insects throughout the residence. According to Attorney General Andy Wilson, some of the areas of the house were so obstructed that investigators couldn't even access them. One of the first responders who transported 4 of the children to the hospital described the 20-minute ride as almost completely silent. He said the children appeared frightened, had blank expressions, and had visible scratches and bites from insects inside the home. Investigators said that some of the children could not even communicate, while others had very limited speech, making interviews extremely difficult. The children range in ages from 18 months to 18 years old. Court records list their ages as follows: 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4-year-old twins, 2-year-old twins, and 18-month-old twins. Authorities said none of the children were enrolled in school, none of them have any record of ever attending school, and that the oldest child is developmentally equivalent to a minor and could not spell their own name. There has also been information released in regards to Gary Siders Jr. He had 3 different incidences where he was facing indecent exposure charges because he allegedly exposed himself to somebody on 3 different occasions, and that was just in May. Then we also have Elizabeth Siders and Gary Siders II, also known as Gary Siders Jr., who allegedly, according to court records, got married in 2008 when Elizabeth was only 15 and Gary was 18, and they welcomed their first child, an 18-year-old child, just 2 months after they got married. I didn't know that you could get married in Ohio at 15 years old. That's something I need to look into. One child remains in critical condition while several others continue receiving medical care after 7 children were taken to hospitals, including 2 who were airlifted to trauma centers. There are still so many questions regarding the familial relationships. Officials have identified the 4 defendants as the grandparents and parents, but they have not publicly explained how all 16 children are related to the adults, referring only to the situation as an intra-family case. This remains an active investigation, and prosecutors have said additional charges are still possible as investigators continue gathering evidence and interviewing the children. There is some new information regarding the House of Horrors that was brought to light this week in Hampton, Ohio.
All right, hold on, y'all. I'm looking to see. So I'm looking for the probable cause affidavit, and it said right here. The probable cause affidavit or search warrants related to the Siders family child endangerment case in Hamden, Ohio remains sealed by the court. You can't get it. However, according to the criminal complaints and court records from Benton County, here are specific facts available regarding the case. So the PCA is sealed. I'm struggling. That was why I was struggling to find it. Authorities discovered 16 children ranging from age 18 months to 18 years in a small home on Omer Street in Hamden, Ohio on June 30th. Initial investigation, deputies were at the property to serve an arrest warrant for Gary Siders Jr. on unrelated public indecency charges. While there, they stumbled upon the horrific living conditions and initiated a parallel investigation. Living conditions, investigators described the conditions as horrific, with the children largely confined to a small, isolated area of the home. Authorities reported finding heavy contamination and human feces inside the residence. The charges and suspects: arrest. 4 family members were arrested. Parents Gary Siders Jr., 36, and Elizabeth Siders, 33. Grandparents Gary Siders Sr. Okay, hold on a second. 73, and Christina Siders, 67. Each adult was charged with felony counts of endangering children.
America will never be a communist
Let me
country.
see. Oh shit.
It won't happen. Trump said so.
Ohio. Oh, shit. I lost my spot. Oh, it's pretty much the same thing. Let me see. We can go to. Hold on a second. Lumina said that's why people are running wild with stories. Wait a second. Agreed, Brittany. Thank you for skipping that one. Like, that story itself isn't disturbing enough. Right. Why are people doing that, you guys? It makes me sick. It really does make me sick that people feel the need to make videos with, like, I seen one today where they opened the damn, like, what looked like a cellar door. I threw myself off, y'all. Damn. Because I'm a pothole. So no, but there were kids in a cage yelling. And I'm like, okay, that is not a part of this. Why are they doing that shit? And so, I mean, don't get me wrong, AI fools me all the time, but you can tell a lot of the times when it is AI. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try.
She's fussy.
I'm gonna try to. Hold on. I'm gonna try to read this right here and see. Let me see if I can plug this up so it don't go out.
I think that bottle's leaking.
There ain't a whole.
Can you check it?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot more, you guys, that I can find in this right now. Ivy League, where did you go to find that? Like, what have you been watching to find your information? Because I can't find a whole ton of more stuff. I could, if we can't find any more of this, I could end this and do another stream, and we can do another case deep, or we can deep dive on this one. I don't know if I want it connected. Yeah. Baby's nose is so stopped up. All right, Toodaloo. Oh, she attacked me. Hey, Tommy Pickles. She reminds me of little Tommy Pickles.
Look at her kick the leg.
Little tiny feet. Her feet are so little bitty bitty.
Try to keep them long legs
Like
out
a
here.
diva. All right. Gotta watch season finale of Dutton Ranch. Y'all have a great night. Good night, Travis. I sent you the video to your email. Okay, Miko's mom. Let me see. Where did you go? Where did you dig though? Where'd you look, Ivy? I sent you the video to your email. Okay. Hold on. Did I take my charger in there? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, the judge reads off the charges. Okay. Let me read this to y'all real quick. The search warrants in Ohio's child abuse case are sealed. Investigators pursue separate cases. Two search warrants executed at an Ohio property where investigators say 16 children were found living in abusive conditions remain under seal as authorities continue investigating what authorities are calling one of the worst child abuse cases that they've seen. On ABC 6 on your side, they have learned that investigators first came to the property where serving a search warrant connected to a separate criminal investigation. Authorities, let me see. Authorities have not disclosed the nature of that investigation, saying only that it began 4 to 6 weeks before the children were discovered. Investigators say kids looked almost like feral animals, tragic situation, 16 children rescued from horrific conditions. A Benton County judge signed the first search warrant while a probate judge confirmed to ABC 6 that he signed the second. Both warrants remain sealed. The criminal case is now before the Benton County Common Pleas Court. 4 family members are charged with in connection with this case. During their initial court appearance on Wednesday, Judge Lena Featheroff Rogers entered not guilty pleas on behalf of the defendants. These are serious allegations, she told the defendants. If you are not sure what to do, I will enter a not guilty plea for you and you can consult with your counsel. Prosecutors identified the 4 defendants as the children's parents and grandparents. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Prosecutors identified the 4 defendants as the children's. Okay. They alleged that the family endangered more than a dozen children ranging from age 1 to 18. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hang on. All right, so let me see. ABC investigates asked why one alleged victim who is 18 years old was included in child endangerment charges. Prosecutors said that victim is developmentally disabled. The young person's mental capacity, we believe she is developmentally disabled. Oh my goodness, it's a girl. Jesus. Investigators said the 18-year-old could not spell her own name. Could not spell her own name. I'm dying to know what gave them just cause to search the house. Right, amazing Tiff. I'm wondering, did it involve like CSAM or something like that? Because, right, I mean, if he just whipped it out in front of somebody, they would have just arrested him, knocked on the door and arrested him. They got search warrants. The first thing that come to my mind was CSAM. And that would explain why they're being so quiet and they've got everything sealed. You can't even see any information about either case. Horrible. Personally, I've never heard of a judge doing that, entering a not guilty plea for the defendants, but maybe it's common. I don't know. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Fuck face. Jeez. They were delivering a search warrant for the dad because he did show up. Oh, he did not show up for court, Carolina Moon. Yeah, but they still had a warrant for like a search warrant.
We'll never see another celebration like that in our lifetimes. So
Yeah.
you should really look at that, the fireworks and shit. Like they went all out.
Yeah. Certainly wouldn't be surprising.
And he had the UFC event. Did you see that? He had that early, but he had a UFC event right on the White House lawn.
That's wild.
You can't say you don't love America. When have we seen this ever?
These charges for him came from their address, but didn't involve any of the family members. I was thinking maybe he exposed himself to DoorDash or something through. Well, I don't know, but you got to think what would
Check this out in Texas.
show, what would give them probable cause, or what would give them enough to get a search warrant for the house. That's why I say CSAM. And I hope to God it, but I'm worried about what we're going to find out about what these kids have been through. Okay. Y'all remember when I showed y'all the Jesus, they did Jesus, they showed this depiction of Jesus on the cross at Easter, the great big drone show in the sky. It was massive. It was a depiction of Jesus on the cross. They did it with an American eagle, a bald eagle. And it's absolutely massive and it's beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That search warrant, whatever he did, it gave them probable cause to render a search warrant, and the judge. Let me see.
I don't know how you can live here and hate it.
It was Miko's mom. It was absolutely amazing.
Where else would you rather be? The whole world wishes they were living with us.
All right.
And
I'm
we got
gonna
these bastards living with us.
hold on 1 minute, y'all. All right, let's see what y'all want to talk about, because that's pretty much all I got on this for right now. Y'all want to do y'all want to deep dive into something else.
There's tons of those other cases I said.
Hold on a minute. Let me see. Got a couple.
What about that little boy that
Hate having them attached.
he drowned and then he woke up in the morgue? That was a crazy story. Just remember that one?
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
Did you catch that case? The doctor pronounced him dead, and then they were all saying, "No, doc, he's still alive." God
Yeah,
said
I
he was
read that
dead.
one already. I shared that last night.
That was good. You did.
Hold on, y'all.
So you actually do listen to me.
I did. Yeah,
You thought that was crazy too.
Might be easier to do them both at the same time. Thank you. Did they come on?
Yeah.
Okay. There are separate remotes to move them, but there's only one to turn them on. So I wanted to make sure that it in fact turned them on.
You didn't get to go with
oh my goodness. Well, hold on a minute. So look at the dad. Well, not the dad, but Junior. Look at Junior here. He's a hefty fella, isn't he? He's pretty. He's quite Pugsley, if there ever was one. This pisses me off to no end. I cannot tell you how much it pisses me off when children are, "Hey, Giselle, happy 4th of July, babe. Good to see you. What's poppin', boo?" We're covering this egregious case, Giselle, and it's making me angry. So nothing pisses me off more than when you get these cases where there's children starving, malnourished, and then their parents are fat. This dude has man boobs. How do you sit and eat when your babies are starving? That makes me sick. And grandpa looks like he's starving too. What the hell? I don't understand it. It isn't like they seen the kids and the shape they were in when they went to serve the dad with the warrant, because the kids were all locked up.
I just went to YouTube and seen your thumbnail. Is that the real house?
Yeah.
That's the real fucking house?
Yeah.
Shit.
We had one of them.
16 kids in that fucking thing?
They lived in a 12 by 12 room. They weren't even in the whole in the full house. They were in one little room.
You know what the sad thing is? I hope they don't go to some.
Oh, I know. I thought
some
about that
bad
too.
Families that
Yeah.
are gonna
Remember
these foster programs are not
horrible. You remember what happened to the
Jesus.
Remember what happened to the Turpin kids, you guys? They were. The Turpin kids was in a similar situation like this. They were being abused and, made to stay in
You would think
a room.
that there's some family, but what family can take 16 fucking kids?
Oh my God, you are out of your fucking mind, you dumbass. And your name doesn't surprise me at all.
Why do you always talk
Jesus.
to these people?
We don't fucking have roaches, you sick bitch. Oh my God. One of these days, y'all are going to get what's coming back to
let's
you.
pray for him. You know, he
Jeez.
wants to destroy someone's reputation, their family. Father God, punish him and give him, let him reap what he sows or she.
I
whatever they
think
are.
these people are
Jesus' holy
slow.
name.
Y'all were slow as fuck.
Father God, whoever just said that, let them reap what they
They
sow.
really are.
They're out to try to destroy a family they know nothing
Sure
about.
are. Sure
Father
are.
God, let them reap what they sow as soon as possible. In Jesus' holy name. Amen.
Amen. You got to be about as slow, honestly, to keep coming and saying dumb stuff like that when y'all are the reason CPSs came to our house a freaking decade or however many damn times.
You're trying to destroy little children's lives.
Almost freaking 8 times.
You're trying to destroy a family. You're so miserable. That's all you can think about.
And CPS has.
May the Lord God destroy your life in Jesus' holy name.
I just don't know how
And
anybody could
everyone
be
like
so
you.
dumb, man.
Amen.
CPS has came here so many times
Jealous loser.
and freaking
nobody.
cleared us every single time. But somebody on the internet that's never seen us a day in their life. Oh my God. I'm telling you, y'all, they wouldn't say that crap to my face. You would not. Keyboard warriors. Half of them's probably, never mind. Let me stop.
They've got no sex life. They've
They're
got
all
no partner.
freaking.
They've got no children. They hate themselves. And they just want to spread that hate and evil to someone that they're jealous of. They're jealous that we've got a happy little family and you'll be a miserable person to the day you die.
Yep. And I love how they change everything. Like they twist the story so
They're
many
little
times.
demons, they're little witches. They're little nobodies.
And this is Mac
Keep your children
chick right
away from
here.
them. They'd hurt your children if they could.
Why don't you come back and show what you look like without a filter? You have it's literally the 4th of July, and here you are. Every night you're on my stream. Every single night. You don't miss a beat. Bitch, you're a member. You're a fucking member to my channel. Member.
Does it kill you that we have children you'll never have?
Oh my God. She looks like a 12-year-old girl with a filter.
Nobody wants you. You're ugly.
Let me read you what Shampoo just said.
You know what? But Jesus loves you still.
Listen
No man will ever want you. Nobody else will want you.
Look.
You know, you can be a eunuch for Jesus.
Listen
Jesus
to what.
will still love
Let me
you.
read this to you.
Loser.
Shampoo just said, Father God, please bring forth 10 million cajillion roaches to that troll's house to crawl all over them in bed tonight. Amen.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Damn.
Your house may slowly get.
I've never seen
termites.
a roach at this house.
Give
ever.
Give them
Not
termites
once.
until the house falls apart.
Freaking
You know, you
idiots.
could have water leakage, water damage. I mean, you could have a fire. You're wanting destruction on someone else's house and their family. Wait till it happens to you. You know, I say better than that though. These people only love themselves. Money can't make them happy. They can't have a relationship to make them happy. These people only love themselves. So the best thing you can do to pray is to pray on their health.
Yeah,
You
that's
only
a good.
love yourself and your body and yourself.
All right.
So I pray that you have bad health.
No, stop. Let's not. Come on.
No, if you want
PJ.
to really hit them where it hurts in the nuts, pray that God.
PJ. Okay, PJ says, do you know if the kids have birth certificates or social security numbers? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Were these kids born at home? You know, did they not go to the hospital and report them?
Take every one of you witches and evil people's health away. I hope you took
Okay,
that shot too.
stop. I wish you
Now
would.
I'll have the bag.
No,
Why
no,
they
no,
try to-
no. In my opinion, they may come. Okay. Kelsey Blue says, in my opinion, they may come to find out some of those kids they pulled out of that house may have not belonged to those people. Oh my goodness, Kelsey. So you don't think that they're family? They might not be family. You know, I'm trying to figure this out too. Like, do y'all think that she had all 16 of those kids? I mean, seriously. I can't imagine having twins at home. I couldn't imagine having one kid at home with no medical. Hell no. I would never. That's terrifying. Now you're talking about 16 times. I'm with you, Kelsey. This very well may be a situation to where we might find out that they're not. Or how about this? What if some of the kids had some of the kids? You see what I'm saying? God forbid. It's one of those sick and twisted situations where, you know, they got the 18-year-old girl. What if she's had a couple of the kids? And that, you know what I mean? We just don't know what the hell. She had 3 sets of twins. Okay, that's only 6 kids though. So April, I mean, it's happened before. We've seen it before. You were thinking that too, Giselle? Like maybe one of the, like the 18-year-old could have had a couple kids. I hate this. I hate thinking that way, you guys, but this world is really jacked and twisted. Kelsey says it's very strange, and I hate to say could be some incest going on. How in the world did no one around there know all of those kids were there? No, unless it's one of those situations where like maybe he ruled with an iron fist, you know. The kids were scared to talk to anybody. I can't get over the fact that the dad is, you know, hefty and these kids are absolutely on the verge of death. They're malnourished. Here we go.
Good morning. Am I correct in saying that both of you are named Gary Siders? And you are Mr. Siders the second? You're junior and you're senior? Sir, you're Mr. Siders senior? We're here today for an initial hearing in this case. Can you hear me okay? I need you to answer out loud because we're making a record. Sir, I need you to answer out loud as well.
You have looked at it? Don't worry. Read it.
All right. The purpose of today's hearing is to advise you of the charges against you, to advise you of your rights, and to set a bond. Do you understand?
Honey, give me the end
All right.
that we played the mic.
Have you been served with copies of the complaints against you?
You can just leave it here.
Did you read them? Okay. Do you need me to read it to you again?
Oh, buddy. Well,
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. All right. Can he not read? I'm just wondering, like, I saw today that 2 of the older kids had TikTok accounts. Really, Just Jana. 2 of them had TikTok accounts? What in the world? This is what one can call a holy abomination. Because he says those kids could have been in school or anything if no one. Those kids couldn't have been in school or anything if no one knew they were there. No, right, they weren't. There's no way the 18-year-old couldn't even spell her name.
hey, but they got us for a truancy, didn't they? We were like, what, a couple of days over?
I couldn't even imagine, Kelsey.
What Great County did it?
I couldn't even imagine, for real. No, I don't even think that they knew the kids existed. And the field was just limited to that one room. It was just as filthy and the field was just limited to. So the whole house. So why were they living out of one room? The elderly mom has dementia. He looks like he may have dementia. Yeah, I agree with that, PJ. I was thinking that too. He looks like he ain't all there too. I don't think that the grandpa is all there either.
Oh, it's amazing how they want to live in your skin. They hate themselves so bad.
Goodness. Hold on. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on.
Satan's forgotten. Let's see.
How in the hell did I lose my? Hold on. I lost my page. There it is.
I think that they've amended that and it's 16 now. Okay. Yes. And I should probably state for the record.
What the hell?
It's not even played. I played it one time and like glitched out. What's that fucking $1,000 challenge?
What in the world?
You have to reset.
I don't know what the hell happened.
You hear it going?
Yeah, she's dreaming.
Let's go over those together, all right? As a preliminary matter, are you okay with doing this by Zoom today? Are you okay with doing this through the computer today? All right. So, actually, there are 17 here. I apologize. There are 17 counts on one of these. Each of these counts is a second-degree felony count of endangering children, which is a violation of Ohio Revised Code 291922B1 and E2D. Each one of them alleges that on or about June 30th, 2026, that you did abuse a child under the age of 18 years old, and the violation resulted in serious physical harm to that child. Each count contains different initials indicating and birth dates indicating which child to whom it refers.
Touch me.
Count 1 is CS, date of birth 5/30/2008. Count 2 is ZS, date of birth 8/17/2009. Count 3 is CS, date of birth 3/13/2011. Count 4 is KS, date of birth 3/28/2012. Count 5 is BS, date of birth 5/8/2013. Count 6 is GS3, date of birth 9/2/2014. Count 7 is LS, date of birth 5/25/2016. Count 8 is VS, date of birth 10/26/2017. Count 9 is JS, date of birth 10/27/2019. Count 10 is ES, date of birth 9/29/2020. Count 11 is NS, date of birth 2/10/22. Count 12, SS, date of birth 2/10/22. Count 13 alleges harm to John Doe, date of birth 1/21/25. That's John Doe A. There's John Doe B, date of birth 1/21/25. Count 15 is simply identified by first name Isaac, no date of birth at this time. Count 16, Isaiah, no date of birth at this time. Count 17, Wade, no date of birth at this time. Those are for you, Mr. Siders Jr., Mr. Siders Sr., those are all
Hold
the
on.
same.
What? Wait a minute. Wait.
Yes, that's, I suspected so, but I wanted to ensure. All right.
Good. What? Yeah.
Shit. Did she just say? Hold on. Hold on.
Prison.
Wait a minute. Hold the front door. Did she really just say some of those kids?
Lord God. Punish you for every bit. Theft, fraud, crooked, lying, cheating, crooked, lying, not reaching. It disconnected me.
I'm seriously like, let me come back to you guys. Hold on. Did he really?
Did your internet go out?
Guys, can y'all hear me?
Did your internet go
I don't know. Hold on, I'll tell you. Can you guys hear me?
They just cut later.
Right, Kelsey.
So your internet's good. They just cut me off.
No, I'm here. They can hear me.
Yeah,
So
they cut me off there.
I need
They
to.
hacked my whole internet.
How in the world do they not know some of these kids' birthdays?
I'm gonna go destroy that person.
How many was that?
What a rainbow. I'm so worried about
That's just because they didn't know.
These people are so jealous. It's amazing.
Let me see. 3 named soul child because they were born at home. So that makes me wonder if those were kids that belonged to, you know. Oh my gosh, this is going to get really bad. This is going to get really bad. This is going to get really bad. I'm telling you. I feel it. Ugh. Horrible. Wow. Okay, let's let me see if I can hold on, see if I can hear it. Wait a second. We'll keep going. Because at least then we got a little bit of answers. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go back just a little, y'all. All right.
So, but I want to do ensure. All right. No date of birth at this time.
Let me go back a little.
Count 13, 10, 22. Birth 9/29/2020. Count 11 is NS. Date of birth 2/10/22. Count 12 SS. Date of birth 2/10/22. Count 13 alleges harm to John Doe. Date of birth 1/21/25. That's John Doe A. There's John Doe B. Date of birth 1/21/25. Count 15 is simply identified by first name Isaac. No date of birth at this time. Count 16 Isaiah. No date of birth at this time. Count 17 Wade. No date of birth at this time. Those are for you, Mr. Siders Jr., Mr. Siders Sr. Those are all the same. Yes, I suspected so, but I wanted to ensure. All right. Each of those felonies of the second degree is punishable by 2 to 8 years as a minimum sentence and a maximum sentence of 12 years in prison. A maximum fine of $15,000 and 18 months to 3 years of post-release control. Do you understand all that? You have the following rights. You have the right to retain counsel even if you intend to plead guilty. You have the right to a reasonable continuance in the proceedings to secure counsel. You have the right to have counsel assigned without cost to you if you are unable to afford counsel. You have the right to bail if the offense is bail.
Oh shit, no.
You have the following rights. You have the right to retain counsel even if you intend to plead guilty. You have the right to a reasonable continuance in the proceedings to secure counsel. You have the right to have counsel assigned without cost to you if you are unable to afford counsel. You have the right to bail if the offense is bailable. We will come back to bail momentarily. You are not required to make a statement at any point in these proceedings, but anything you say can and may be used against you. You have the right to a speedy public jury trial. Do you understand? Also, because these cases have come before this court on a complaint rather than an indictment at this time, you would have the right to a preliminary hearing, and you can discuss that with counsel once counsel is appointed for you. Do you understand? All right. The jail has applications for court-appointed counsel there. You can fill those out and they'll submit them back to the court. You have 4 pleas available to you. A plea of guilty is a complete admission of your guilt. A not guilty plea is a complete denial of your guilt. A no contest plea is not an admission of guilt, but is an admission to the facts that underlie the complaint. If you plead no contest, the state would give me a statement of facts, and it would be up to the court to determine whether or not you were guilty of the charged offenses based on those facts. If the facts were not sufficient, I would find you not guilty. A plea of no contest cannot be used against you in any subsequent civil or criminal case, but you would have a criminal record if you were found guilty pursuant to a plea of no contest. A not guilty by reason of insanity plea must be made in writing. Do you understand those pleas? How do you plead? Yes, I will enter a not guilty plea for you at this time then, and you can confer with counsel. Okay? Mr. Siders, would you like me to enter a not guilty plea for you as well? Until you have the chance to speak with an attorney? I will do that. Until you have the chance to speak with an attorney? I will do that. All right. I need to grab these points actually. State's position as to bond.
A $300,000 cash surety bond for each defendant under the court standard terms and conditions, including special conditions that they have no contact with each other as co-defendants, and they have no contact with the victims, and if they are able to somehow post bond, that GPS monitoring of their expense.
Gentlemen, do you have anything to say as to bond? They asked for a $300,000 cash or surety bond.
Damn.
And that if you are and no contact with your co-defendants or with the alleged victims, and that if you are released on bond, that you will be required to wear a GPS monitor.
They aren't going anywhere. $300,000.
Well, that's only.
Do you have anything to say as to any of that?
Odds are they don't have it.
That'd be 90,000. No.
All right, I will grant the state's request then. It will be a $300,000 cash or surety bond.
So it's 300.
In the event, well, first of all, no contact
So
with your
3 times
co-defendants.
4.
Don't be
That's how
speaking
much
with each
it'll
other
be.
there at the jail.
120,000.
If you are released, no
3,
contact
6,
with the
9,
alleged
12.
victims. Don't try to contact them from jail
Maybe it's
either.
different
30,000.
And you will be required to wear a GPS monitor at the state's expense. You would also
That's how
be
much
required
people
to be a
mile.
law-abiding
I get
citizen,
what you're
keep
saying
the court
now.
informed of any address or telephone number changes, appear at all hearings, and have DNA and
one
fingerprinting done if
person's
you've
on
not
here,
done so
yeah.
already. Do you
Odds
understand?
are that can fucking come with anything.
Kelsey says,
All
I
right.
believe we're going to be ashamed, or I'm
Anything
sorry,
else from the
amazed
state?
at what we find
right.
out. Oh God. I don't
Gentlemen, we'll
even-
get
I'm
you
scared to
attorneys
know.
appointed as soon as possible.
16 children.
Thank you.
16 children. I hope they don't walk away with it. I hope the Lord gives them, the full fucking punishment that they can.
I heard
get,
someone
you know.
covering the case yesterday. Wait a minute. Let's see.
I don't trust the Masons to get it done. I pray that Lord Jesus gets it done.
All right. That's wild. Daggone. It's a cash security bond.
So they had to put their house online or a car or something. That's what they do. Weird little fucking gambling system.
All right,
we got.
hold on a second, y'all. Give me one
They're gonna
minute.
keep us safe.
All right, do y'all want to go over a couple cases on law and crime? It is horrifying, Diana. I can't believe this day and age this can happen. I know, right? It's awful. A cash bond in Ohio requires depositing the full bail amount directly with the court. Holy crap, are you serious? I didn't know that. Wow, so they'll definitely not get out. A cash bond in Ohio requires depositing the full bail amount directly with the court or the county jail. Wow.
It's different where every state. So
Well, dang, they ain't getting out.
usually that's not the case. Usually it's 10%. You make small payments to the bondsman. You only have to give him a portion of that. It's really easy to know. That's probably what you Googled, and that's what the bondsman has to put up. That's not what the family has to put up. You understand? So, you could Google, but you'll probably still know.
Goodness gracious. The more you know and learn.
Well, don't get around too many criminals.
They don't have a house, Craig. They were renters. Yeah, that's true. They don't have a house.
Right. So but
nothing to put up
it
for
doesn't mean
collateral.
that they're some other grandma or somebody else. I hope they can't post that. I hope they, right? We don't want these people out on the street with us. If they'll hurt their own children, what do they do to us?
Right.
So I don't want them out. I'm just saying the system's so crooked. You got to do a little bit of investigating to understand how crooked it is. Go sit in the courtroom one day and just watch how many people walk out of there scot-free. $25 fine.
Well, thank you for.
We watched it, didn't we?
Yeah, thank you
There
for.
was people that walked into Walmart, robbed them.
Yeah, they were
And
let
they
out.
said, "Hey, what? You know what? Walmart didn't show up. We're gonna give you or one of the boys. He assaulted a police officer.
Yeah,
the police officer didn't show up. They said, we're gonna give you a $25 fine and let you walk out.
Sure did.
He sat there and fought with a police officer. Somebody did a fight with a police officer. Is that somebody who you want to share a room with in the gas station or Walmart? If he'll whoop a police officer's ass, what's he gonna do to you?
Right.
$25, he walks free.
Sure did.
And they did it all day long.
They did. All right, hold
You
on,
need to go
y'all.
to court.
All right, give me just a minute. I'm gonna pull up something. Won't.
You fall asleep.
All right, y'all. I'm trying to pull up something from, I think we got, we'll go through here. We'll do this one. Hold on. Let's go to, let's see. Where did I see it at? Hold on, guys. We did the fake pregnancy. Hold on, y'all. Well, I just saw it. Wait a minute. Good Lord. There are so many cases, y'all. So many bad ones, too. Like, ugh. All right, let's see. We're gonna do one long crime, and then we're gonna call it a night. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Smirk at your mom's. Let's see. Hang on, y'all. Skeleton Bride. No. Let me see. 3 hospital freakouts. Good Lord. What in the world? Which one, y'all? You want to? Hold on. I'm going to refresh it. Damn it.
So
let me see. Lord.
crooked they come and the crooked they kill. Priest.
Let's see. I'm looking, y'all. I feel like all of them are just. Ugh. I saw one earlier. Let me see. I almost just don't want to. Look at all these teachers. This is awful. Let's watch this. Barry Morphew.
Your mama Bahama big booty.
Hold on, y'all.
I'll whip it Your niece is that color
Yeah,
too.
I think we can just let's end it out here and we'll come back tomorrow and do a day stream. Miko's mom, I'm going to bed too. I'm gonna go to sleep. I wanted to play another, like something different, like just one more before we end it out, but it's probably better I don't tack another case onto this one. So this could be just for
You ain't good now.
all right, y'all. Hold on a minute. All right, good night, you guys. I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your patience. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I'm sleepy as hell. Not gonna lie, I'm sleepy as F. We'll be back here tomorrow. God bless all of you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your patience and for hanging out with us. To those of you that are actually here for the right reasons, and to those of you that continuously just keep coming in and y'all have a blessed night. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Love you. Take care of yourselves and each other. Say a prayer for those in need, and we'll see you first thing tomorrow. I'm free, so I'll be able to actually stream during the day tomorrow. Love you guys.